Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day! Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
Hey, welcome in everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is Hump Day. We're halfway through the week. That's right. I see a lot of people here. Thank you for being here. We do have a great guest. I'm going to bring her in. And there
Hi.
she is. There
I hope
she
you all
is.
can hear me without any it's loud in here. I had a wonderful plan, but it's freezing cold outside, so I had to come inside. Because I had a great spot where we were going to sit and talk because I'm going to dinner right after this. So this is terrible. I'm just going to go outside.
No, you're fine. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I can hear you too. I just want to make sure there's not a lot of echoing.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
So, did you
Well, what's up? I never had that chance to meet you.
I know. Yes, you have actually.
Wait, where did we meet?
We met in the what's the quick serve in Epcot?
Creation Shop?
Creations.
No. That Creation Shop.
No.
That's where you buy clothes.
Yeah.
Connections Cafe.
Connections Cafe. You stole a French fry from me.
I did? Oh, that sounds like me. Look, I look like I'm in a robe, but who remembers this from a couple of Christmases back? It's just like a jacket. It's so nice and warm and cozy. And I had this in my car from when I went to a Christmas party one night, and I thought, oh, I might wear this. And I was like, ooh, this is perfect for tonight.
Yeah. So you were shocked to find out my wife is Little Mermaid fan.
Oh my gosh. So I remember meeting your wife in the Emporium. And I never knew that there was that connection that you all were married. That's crazy.
You met her in the Emporium, and then New Year's Eve 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You met her she saw you and Robin in Connections, and she went over and talked to you guys while I was getting food.
I totally remember her. I do.
And you don't remember stealing a French fry from me?
I don't remember taking a French fry, but I don't put that past me for 5 minutes because I want to do that all the time. I'm always like, Robin, I'm so hungry. I wonder if I asked somebody for a French fry if they would give it to me.
Oh, absolutely. I would have given you a whole container.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What did I say? I was probably like, oh, can I have a fry? Oh, thanks.
That's exactly what you did. That is exactly what you did.
Cheers, by the way.
Did you run out of gas on the way over?
No. My gas light is on, but I still have 40 miles until I'm empty, which is a lifetime for me.
Oh my goodness. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I hope she didn't run out of gas.
No. I couldn't get the link to work. So whenever you sent it to me on Instagram, I kept clicking it and nothing would happen. So then I had to open it up in a browser and then it let me come in.
Yeah, that's what it's like StreamYard. So Well, I just would like to say that I thoroughly enjoy your streams. I think you are so much fun.
Thank you.
You know, I love some of the things that you do. When you mail somebody a postcard,
I love that so much. I
I
really
I,
do. I just
I
love
think
it
it's
so much.
yeah, I think it's fantastic. When you do Genie wishes on Fridays,
Love it.
yep.
So good.
I mean, you got a home run going, and you're over 40,000 subscribers now.
It's the channel is growing. Listen, I want to one day. My goal is to be like the Mr. Beast of Walt Disney World. I just want to like give everything to everybody and like you're going to Disney, you're going to Disney, you're going to and just like be able to like give so much back. That would be a dream come true. And like, a little bit about what I talked about today at the end of my stream was that I would love to do like a huge meetup and then another thing that I would really like to do one day is like for the people who cannot come here because of medical purposes or whatever, maybe they just cannot travel anymore. It would also bring me so much joy to be able to go to them. It would be
Yeah,
so nice to be able to go visit people who can't come here. Those are like things that I really, really would love to accomplish.
yeah, that would be really cool. That would be awesome.
That would be
And
fun.
and listen, you're so caring, and I see that on your streams, how you treat people.
Yeah.
Now, I have you seen,
Somebody turn this music down.
I have seen you get fired up at some things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very feisty too.
Yeah,
So
which is
usually it's just like I don't like. I mean, not to go down that road, but I'm human, and I'm
mhm,
very nice, but I don't like being disrespected, and I don't like anybody being mean or nasty. And so, like, I always say I have a little bit of my mom. I have a little bit of my mom and a little bit of my dad. Both.
uh,
My mom was like super duper nice, and my dad was like hell on wheels. And so I'm like the perfect combination of the two of them. So,
yeah. I do know something though. I did a little investigating,
I'm
and
scared.
we do have something in common.
What is it? Woo! Get that terrible towel out. Wow, there's so many Steeler fans in the community. I forget about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I live 20 miles east of Pittsburgh.
Do you really?
Yep. So we just got snow like 2 hours
Oh
ago.
my gosh. So
That's
I have
you're
talked
sitting there
about
saying
like
you're sitting
snow
there
and
saying you're cold. You're
oh, I'm
saying you're
freezing.
cold, and I'm sitting here like it's
I'm
20 degrees and
freezing.
I got snow on here.
No, like I'm even inside right now and I'm still cold. They probably have the AC on in here because people are bowling and stuff here at Splitsville. So,
Mm,
they probably don't want people to get like too hot or whatever. So they're keeping the air on. But, woo, it's cold to me.
yeah,
Cheers, James E. I had them make me a rum runner. It's not the best,
no. I know
but
that's
it'll work.
where Jennifer Caruso.
I do know Jennifer. I've had the pleasure of meeting her a few times. She's such a
Yeah,
sweet lady.
my wife and her are cousins.
No way.
Yep.
Like first cousins, like somebody's
Second
mom and somebody's dad or brother and
sec,
sister or something like that.
second cousins.
Second cousins. That's
And
wow.
we didn't find out until last Christmas.
That is hey, it's a small world.
It is. It
It's
is.
a small world.
But that's where her and her husband go to watch the Steeler games when they're there.
But where do they go? Here at Splitsville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Another really good place to watch sports is CityWorks. So if you're ever here, CityWorks is good too. There's TVs all over the place.
Am I a pony guy or an Iron City guy? I was a Rolling Rock guy until they closed it down.
Oh, are y'all talking like Pittsburgh talk or something?
Yeah,
County
beer.
guy or city guy?
Yeah, we're talking beer. You don't want
Oh,
to listen. I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't ever drink Iron City beer.
okay. Why not?
Because it comes straight out of the Allegheny River, and
Oh,
it is not the cleanest river in the world.
I'll have to pass on that. I'm passing on that.
So
So, Doug, tell me about you. Like, what I want to know about you all. Like, how did you all start YouTube? Uh, how did you, where did your love for Disney come from? Like, tell me a little bit about you.
I actually started going to Disney when I was very young. Our dad would take me, my brother, sister, and my mom. We would go every Christmas because I had two older brothers. Hi, Darla.
I saw Darla come in.
And I had two older brothers that lived in Florida. So we would go
Okay.
down there the last 2 weeks of the year. We'd spend a week with them, and then we'd go to Disney for a week. We would tow our
Oh, yeah.
camper and stay in Fort Wilderness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I've
So, when
always
was the
loved
last
Disney.
time you were here?
I was there in June.
And when are you planning to come back? Do you have a countdown?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Well, cool. I hope I get to see you in person.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
I'm gonna eat your fries again.
Yeah. I'll buy you your own. I know you somewhere we're gonna be in Epcot New Year's Eve again.
Oh, I will be there too.
Yep.
Wait, you're gonna be here that long from like next Wednesday till New Year's?
We get there the 19th in the morning, and we don't leave until January 3rd.
Wow. That
My
is
bro-
fantastic.
my brother lives there.
Who?
My brother.
Oh, your brother lives here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go down and stay with him. He's Scallywag Steve.
And is he like here in Orlando?
Yeah, he resides in St. Cloud.
Oh, St. Cloud has really built up a lot over the last few years. I actually
Yep.
bought my truck in St. Cloud at the Ford dealership out there. I
Okay,
can't
on
remember the name of
192.
it. I can't
Yep.
remember the name of it. It was Kisselback Force.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we go down there and stay with him, and then actually the 30th and 31st we're staying at the Poly,
At where?
the Polynesian.
Nice.
So he
Y'all are
books
doing
that.
it. Y'all are doing it right. That's my favorite resort on property, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice. We did that only because it makes it easier with dealing with the New Year's Eve stuff.
So, what is your favorite resort?
My favorite resort?
Yeah.
I actually like Old Key West because I like the quiet.
Oh, Key West?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I actually got to stay there once with my friend Dawn, and it is a very nice resort, I have to say. And the rooms are really nice. It was a good stay.
Yeah, I like that you get away from all the park noise
Yeah.
and you have nice and quiet and you can relax.
Yeah, I agree. And it's not a high traffic area at all. It is.
Right.
You're right.
And there's snakes and alligators.
Everywhere in Florida, snakes and alligators, snakes and alligators. But you know what? I have to say, I've lived here for 8 years and I've only seen an alligator one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like just randomly. When I lived in Hunters Creek, we saw an alligator like out in the lake every day. But I'm just talking about if you were just like randomly going about your day, you don't just see alligators. But it was just one day I was just randomly and there was a gator.
Yeah. As far as starting YouTube, basically how that started was my mom and Belinda's mom, my wife's name's Belinda,
Okay.
they couldn't go with us to Disney. My mom, it would be a hard time for her to walking around. And so I said to him, I says, I think if I have 50 subscribers, I can live stream on YouTube. And that's when they changed it down to 50. So I started doing that, just family members in there watching as we're going through the park. And then it just started catching on. And, I'm almost to 3,000 subs now.
Well, that
So,
must have been a very long time ago because when I started YouTube, you had to have 100 subscribers, and now you have to have 1,000.
yeah, it was during COVID. So
Oh, really?
they dropped it during COVID.
That you only needed 50 to go live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't even that long ago then.
No.
So now that they've changed it back to 1,000.
They might have.
Oh yeah, they have for sure.
Okay. I also know another one of your friends,
Oh,
Miss Janelle.
you know Janelle?
I met Janelle. I talked with her in Magic Kingdom in June.
She's fantastic.
She is a sweetie.
So I have kind of like when it comes to like the YouTube community, kind of not being in a rude way in any way, but just like kind of put blinders on and just always have been trying to stay focused on just like my channel. And I don't like to get involved in any kind of drama, and there's just like, you know what I'm saying, I never wanted to get involved in anything. And I feel like along the way there was a couple of times where I got my feelings hurt from someone or some, blah, 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 blah. That's neither here nor there. So I just really kind of got to a point where I'm just not going to be like really close friends with any YouTubers. I have all my friends in my chat, in my community. And, not that I wouldn't be friends with anybody. You all know how I am. I'm like the more the merrier. But Janelle came around and I was just like really unsure of her. And I'm so, what you see is what you get with her. Like she is that nice, whether we're live streaming or if we're just like in a real life setting. She's always looking out for somebody else. She's always kind. I find myself I'm very thankful that she's in my life. So she's pretty great. And I'm glad that you had a chance to get to meet her. And I'm sure that she would be happy to come over and say hello to you all on here.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure she would. There's also another good friend that we have, and I don't know if you know this or not. I am very good friends with Pete McDevitt.
Oh my God. I love Pete McDevitt. Are you joking? So,
yep. I am very good friends with Pete.
How far do you live from Pete?
About 3 hours.
Okay, that's not too bad. Well, he's here right now.
I know.
I just saw him earlier today. And, I don't know Pete really well, other than, I know his story. I know what he's been through. I know about his, I don't know him super well, like outside of YouTube, but I do have to say that, like, I genuinely care about him, and I think that he is a wonderful person. And, for everything that he's been through, and I mean, he never complains.
No.
and he still always is wondering how he can help you.
Hmm.
And I just find him to be an incredible human, and I just love Pete McDevitt.
Ross and
He's
Found
funny.
said Ross and Found said that Pete just ran over 3 kids in Magic Kingdom.
I wouldn't even be surprised about that. I wouldn't.
Dawn Robert wants you to say hi to her.
Hi, Don.
So, yeah, Pete's a great guy.
He really is.
Me and him have gotten very close, and we talk on the phone basically every day.
Now,
Um,
did you meet Pete through YouTube?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I followed This Our Dream, Jeff.
Yep.
And Jeff,
Another great person.
yep, Jeff's from Pittsburgh.
Yep. He gave me a
So,
terrible towel.
yep, I was a moderator for Jeff. And then Pete contacted me one day and he says, Doug, he said, I really like what you do. Would you like to be a moderator for me?
Oh.
I said, yeah. I said, so I went over and Paul Angle and M. Mara, they all, I watched all them and, how they moderated and how they did things. And, I'm on, right now, I'm on Pete's Friday night news and merch show every Friday night.
Oh, okay. Pete is
Yep.
something else. He cracks me up.
Yep. Yep. Hello, Jack.
So
Wasn't
if
that
you all
bad?
see me looking down, it's because I'm reading the chat, and I can actually see better on this phone than I can on here. So that's why I'm looking down. I'm not not paying attention to what's going on.
Oh,
It's
no,
just I
you're
can see
fine.
better.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Hi,
So
Kaylee Mae.
what do you see? We know you do the postcards, we know you do the Wish Fridays. Is there anything that you think you would like to add as far as giving to any of your viewers?
Um, as far as giving, I don't know. I mean, what I would love to do and what I can do are two different things. Like I said, you know, there are, I do a Patreon stream and we have a monthly giveaway. And, I don't know. I'm sure I'll come up with something else in the future. But for right now, I don't have anything specifically planned.
Right.
But, if it were up to me, I'd be giving all the time. But it's just
I
not.
know you would. I know you would.
Yeah, I really would.
So, where is your favorite place to eat on property?
Homecoming.
Uh,
Homecoming is it.
I was hoping you didn't say that.
You don't like it there?
Now, I've never been there, but the wife has been like nagging me about going there. So
No,
I
I
think,
absolutely love Homecoming. And then my second favorite is the Boathouse.
oh, I did hear about the boathouse is really good.
Yeah. And
So,
those are both at Disney Springs.
yeah, yep. So, first off, I'm so glad you decided you decided to stream 5 days a week.
So I actually, and not everybody knows this because I don't talk about it, but so I have said many times that my husband is a disabled veteran,
Mhm.
and he had to have like a really major surgery in February of 2022, and so my husband hasn't been able to work. Um, and so I was actually looking for a job, and that's when I decided to go full time on YouTube because I needed to just start making some money to pay our bills. So,
Yeah.
and that's whenever I decided that I had to start looking at my YouTube channel as a business. And
Hmm.
I'm going to shout out Ron on the Go right now because it was Ron on the Go when I ran into him one day, he told me, "Do you already have a job?" And I was like, "No, I don't." And he was like, "Well, YouTube." And I said, "Ron, I don't make any money on YouTube. I do YouTube for fun. I don't make any money." And he said, "Let me show you how." And so that's when I went full time. And it has really worked out for me. And I've been able to pull my family through a really tough time right now. So
Well, I must
that's
say,
whenever I started doing it full time, and I started looking at things a little differently.
yep.
And I had to step out of my comfort zone in some ways, and here we are. And so I'm happy for it because 1 year ago, when I went full time, I had 27,000 subscribers, and now I have 42,000 subscribers. So that's the growth over 1 year.
Yep. That's
So
awesome.
that's
That is
pretty
amazing.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I must say, you made the correct choice because you are in your element.
Well, thank you. I always
You,
say that nothing happens by accident. And, I always, don't make me cry tonight.
who?
I'm a crier.
No, you're
I
not
get
going to cry.
really emotional about it, but I just feel like you don't end up somewhere by accident. Like it's where
Right.
you're supposed to be. And I truly feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
you know,
And listen, there's 42,000 people that agree with you.
oh, well, thank you for that. Thank you
You
for
know,
that. I appreciate that.
I mean, I don't always chat, but I can tell you I'm always lurking.
Well,
And,
thank you.
I just love watching your streams. I love
Well,
it. You
I
are so
appreciate
much,
that so much.
yeah, you are so much fun. I tell you, the funnest time is when, either you and Mariah are just palling around the parks.
I cannot wait for her to get home.
I know. Is she coming home for Christmas?
She's coming home for Christmas, and I can't wait. She'll be here on the 23rd, and
Oh,
we
that's
have so
awesome.
many things planned, and we're gonna be palling around the parks together.
I'll be in Magic Kingdom Christmas Eve.
Oh, nice! I don't know if we'll be out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. We'll see, but if
Christmas
we do, we
Day,
would be at Magic Kingdom.
Christmas Day, me and Belinda and our daughter Dakota will be volunteering to give Kids the World Christmas morning.
Well, I don't know what you all were doing with Dakota. Like, what was she doing? Like, falling asleep? And so you all were like counting down, like how many times she fell asleep in the park, or what was happening here?
No, no, that's so what happened was 2 years ago, my brother started doing a countdown to when we got there. And he got a picture of sneaking behind Dakota, and she said that would never happen again, that she's too smart for that.
Ah,
So we made it a point last year that we were going to get as many as we could. And we got a whole top 10 list
oh my
of just
God.
being behind her and doing certain numbers.
You all embarrassed that poor girl.
I know. It's great.
It's
That's what
great.
that's what we're supposed to do.
That is hilarious. Yeah, I was watching this morning whenever you all were doing that countdown. And I think you just did the 10, the 9, the 8, and you're
Yes.
saving the rest of them for another time.
I every morning I do a coffee talk every morning.
Oh, do
And,
you?
and
Okay.
I highlight Disney news for the day.
So
And
what is
also,
this? What is this series called? This is not a coffee talk.
no, this is Hump Day Hangout.
Hump Day what?
Hump Day Hangout.
Hump Day Hangout. Oh, I
Yep.
love it. That's so funny.
This was my first show that I started. And
Okay.
then I was off all summer because I work for a school system. So when I'm sitting there doing nothing all summer, I was like, I got to do something.
Right.
So I started doing a coffee talk every morning where I highlight Who's Live for the Day, and Disney News. And then we have a little fun and a little inspiration at the end, and it caught on.
JD Pridge said you always have morning breath during coffee talk.
Have you met JD Pridge?
I believe so. I think I met JD at Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland. Correct me if I'm wrong, JD. Did we meet
JD's
before?
Yeah, JD's another one of my good buddies. He's actually a partner channel of mine.
Oh, okay.
So, him and his wife, Christina.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I remember meeting them at Tomorrowland.
Yep. So,
He said I'm
so,
correct. See, I remember. I try to always remember everybody I meet and where I met them. I don't get it right every time, but for the most part, my friend Aaron, he said, Tanya's like, yeah, I remember you. We met at Magic Kingdom at the popcorn stand. You were wearing a pink shirt and you're from Missouri. But then she's like, where did I park my car?
Here, he said you were with Sarah J.
Oh, yeah. It was with Sarah J. Yep, that's right.
I can't even
That's too
remember what
funny.
I did last week.
That's too funny. I love it.
But
So I love this. I love that you're doing this Hump Day and your coffee talks. That sounds like a great thing that you got going on.
yeah, and like I said, it's all about, like, Wednesday nights I try to have somebody from the community on. It could be a streamer, it could be a moderator,
Nice.
it could be, and in the morning it's just usually me and Steve just being complete idiots.
I love that. That's a great idea.
But
Doug always speaks highly of you and your channel, Tanya. Well, thank you to Curtis family. That is so nice of you to say. And thank you, Doug. That is very kind of you. I appreciate it so much.
You're very welcome. Listen, I call it how I see it, and people that I think, I am all about positivity. I think that if they're in, I always end my shows with telling people to go out and do one kind thing for somebody.
Absolutely.
Because if there was more kindness, if there was more kindness, the world would be a lot better.
Absolutely. I always say that. That's so great. Like I was just saying today on my stream about how, actually I might have been on Janelle's stream when I said it, but I was just talking about how I love the holidays. Like during Christmas time, I feel like everybody's so much more nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that everybody would just carry that through the whole year,
Yeah.
It's like, if you could just kind of go out of your way to help someone all year long, it would make a huge difference because we do so much to help others during the holidays. So,
Yep. Absolutely.
That's right. Coach N said, and pay it forward. We always got to pay it forward.
Yep, absolutely. I try to do that every day. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard sometimes, but you try to do it every day. I know you have dinner reservations.
I do. I'm going to meet some crazy crew members.
Okay.
To include Miss Robin. Robin's going to be here. And we're about to go get a little bite to eat. So, and we're going to Homecoming.
I hear they have good deviled eggs.
So they're not my favorite deviled eggs. I like them. I do order them. But I like my deviled eggs better than theirs.
My sister-in-law, my brother's wife that passed, she used to put a little bit of hot sauce in her deviled eggs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
have you ever been to Space 220?
No.
Okay, Space 220, and I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know if they still have them on the menu. But Space 220 has better deviled eggs than Chef Art Smith's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really liked those. So
yeah, I think me and Belinda had talked. We're going to go over just to see if we can get up in the lounge.
Yeah. You should.
So,
I mean, sometimes you have to wait a little while, but if you can get into the lounge, it's a la carte, so you
yeah,
can just pick and choose what you want versus like having to pay that full price for the whole dinner.
yep,
And I like it like that.
yep,
And you still get to see everything, you know.
absolutely. Well, dear, I will. Hopefully we can run into each other in the parks.
I will see you next hump day.
Yeah.
Are you doing
Not
a
next
show
hump
next
day.
hump day?
No, I'm not doing a show next week because I will be driving all
Okay.
night long. I don't fly.
Okay. Okay.
So we're going to leave here probably about 8, 9 o'clock next Wednesday and get to my brother's sometime in the morning on
Well, I
Thursday.
hope
So,
that all the crazy crew that joined us tonight, if they enjoyed this chat, that maybe they'll come over and,
yeah.
subscribe to your channel and hang out with your coffee talk and maybe hang out with you on your hump day hangouts.
Yep. And I will also be going live from the parks when I'm down there.
You're gonna
So
you're gonna do what in the parks?
I'm also going to go live from the
Oh,
park.
good.
Yep.
That'll be
So
fun.
I always do that. So my mom, Belinda's mom, and our family here that can't come, I always
Oh,
do
I
that.
gotta go hit the like button. Let's get
Yep.
100 likes on tonight's stream, you all. Let's do it. We got 88 right now. Let's get 100. Make
Oh,
sure you
wow.
all hit the like button.
So Robin
I'm gonna.
started a new business, I heard.
Oh yeah, she did. She did. So most of you all already know my really good friend Robin. She's my BFF, and I met her on YouTube. She lived in New Hampshire, and she moved here. And she very unfortunately lost her job during COVID. And
Oh, wow.
uh-oh. So anyway, whenever we got 100 likes, by the way. So
Thank you,
whenever she moved
guys.
here, she needed to find a job, and she got her real estate license, and she's been doing real estate work. But then just recently, within the last 6 months, she started her own business, and she's doing grocery deliveries to the resorts, personal
Mhm.
shopping, and just like all that kind of thing, like whatever people might need. And here soon, she's going to be doing her first like room. I don't know what you call it. A room celebration. It's like
Oh,
we're.
okay.
Have you seen those before? Like
Hmm.
if you're having a birthday or if it's a holiday or just whatever you might want to be celebrating, you go in and you decorate their room. So she just got um, one of those, and she's gonna see how that goes and maybe start doing those as well. So
Oh, that
I'm
would be
super
awesome.
excited for her. Yeah,
That would be awesome. Yeah. And what is the name of her
it's magicalresortrun.com, and she's also on
magical?
Facebook. So
Yep. Magicalresortrun.com. Guys, go check it out.
magicalresortrun.com. Yep.
Yep. Go check it out. If you're ever
Thank
staying
you.
on property and you need groceries, if you need anything,
Yes,
if you're
absolutely.
having a birthday or anything, please go check out
Robin's
Robin.
got you.
Yep, yep. But yeah, that's awesome. Belinda actually told me about that Robin started that.
So if you ever want me to come back, I'd be happy to. I'm
Hmm.
sorry it's like so loud here tonight. I hope that you were able to hear me okay.
Oh,
I had
absolutely.
every intention of setting up somewhere quiet outside, but like I said, it's very cold tonight. So I was like, I have to run into a building really quick.
Yep,
And
that's perfectly fine, dear. It's really well. You could hear you. You got
okay.
warm and you had a drink.
I did, and I drank the whole thing.
But I know you got to get to your reservation. Tell Robin and everybody I said hello
I sure will.
and
Thanks
have
for
a.
having me, Doug. I really appreciate it. And please tell your wife I said hello.
I will do that, dear. Take care and have a great
And I'll
night.
see you next week.
Next week. Yep.
Yep. All
Okay.
right. See you later, everybody. Bye. Crazy Crew, thanks for coming over, and make sure you all give him a subscribe. Thanks for hitting that like button, and I'll see you all later. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. That crazy Disney lady, everybody. She is awesome. Tanya is awesome. Thank you all for being here. One thing I do want to mention tonight, this Saturday, on Corey Meets World, they are doing the Magical Night of Hope, benefiting Give Kids the World Village. Make sure you check that out Saturday at 6 p.m. Yeah, it's always a great show. Resort TV One will be there. Yeehaw Bob will be there. Paging Mr. Morrow. Everybody will be there. But thank you all for being here. I do have memberships if you are interested. It's free to subscribe. Memberships only help my channel with the software I use, and I put it all right back in the channel. But thank you for being here. Thank my members. Thank my moderators for being here. I really appreciate it. And like I always say at the end of every stream I do, come join me for coffee talk in the morning. 9 o'clock, coffee talk right here. You'll see me and my brother, Scallywag Steve, having a good time. I cover who's live for the day and Disney news. It's less than an hour long. So come back and join me tomorrow morning. Have a good time. But as always, go out, do something kind for somebody.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slow.